URT. Who are we? URT. This is the URT. We are the URT. Hey, it's a bit brisk out there. Bloody hell. Snowy and all that. Black ice and all that. What's going on here? I don't know what it's like down south, but in the north, people, it's not bloody north. It's crisp. It was -6 this morning. Minus bloody 6. From about 7:30, I think. It was -6. It's an absolute El Briscoe out here. But anyway, cheers. I hope you're staying warm, people. I hope you are staying warm. Welcome to United Real Therapy. And I've been in Derbyshire. You saw the video. Those of you who saw the video, I've been out there. I've been in Derbyshire. Fresh air, mate. Fresh air. Out in the country. Out in the country. That's where we were, mate. Out in the country. So big up to all of you people. Smash that bloody like on that video. Big up Jamie Wayne, always the early bird around here. 10th of January, no signings. Ineos Revolution. Best in class, they said. He said, where these people are high, who spouted that crap? Big up to Jamie Wayne. He makes me laugh, mate. He absolutely makes me laugh. Jamie, lad, forget Ineos. I hope you're staying warm, pal. It's a flipping bit brisk out here. I'm telling you, town is quiet, people. I've been out and about today. Everywhere's quiet. What's going on out here? City has signed someone. What the fuck are we doing, jack shit? Listen, it's crazy. Jamie, we're going to get into it, mate. We're going to get into it. We're going to get into it. But people, welcome. Welcome to the show, people. Welcome to the show. And anyone who really wants to call me negative, the fuck up. Yo, I don't know who's going to call you negative, bro. I don't know. Spinios, Jamie, full of shit, aren't they? Yeah, big up Danny. Big up Donny B. Big up to everybody, man. Please smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, people. We've been away. We've been on a work thing, but yeah, we're back now. We're back. We're back, and we're back with a bang. Love to everybody. Everybody. Yeah. We got a bit of show to you tonight. Bit of a show for you tonight. Hopefully Jarvis going to jump on. Maybe a couple of the lads will jump on. But yeah, big up to everybody. Breaking news I can already see here from 2 hours ago. Manchester United have been involved that Joshua Stringer wants to stay. He has no intention of leaving the club. He wants to stay and prove himself and believes in his abilities. Big up to my guy. Big up to my guy. Big up, man. Big up to my guy at the end of the day. He needs to stay and fight, man. Don't run away, man. You leave on your own terms, man. You leave on your own terms. That's what you need to do. Just leave on your own terms. Yeah. But people, smash those likes, people. Jump I'm about it, people. Jump I'm about it. Yeah. Yeah, and I can also see, you know, all the other clubs, Jamie, are all doing bits. They're all doing their bits. We've got people, man. We've got people, teams in and around us. We've got those like who are now Liverpool are apparently jumping on a Kafashvilia, you know, jumping on that now. They're all over that. I mean, they've got too many attackers, like in wide areas. So it's interesting they're jumping on that. That could be just be stupid rumors. But hey, ho, Jarvis. Ho.
Ho. Yeah, I hear you struggling in the cold, snow and everything, -6 degrees.
We got Norwegian weather, mate. I'm telling you. On my video that I did, I don't know if you saw it, but I did a video about my 2 pence and a Kobe. And some of the comments, somebody was like, I thought you went to see Jarvis. I'd be like, yo, I'll be recording everything if I went to see Jarvis. I'll be recording everything on the way there, people. Trust me.
Winter Wonderland. Yeah, but I saw the videos, obviously. I watched everything you do, Noradin, but never have the time. So it was a great video. And it was a bit like a beautiful landscape, you know, in the snow. It looked like... But you got me there a second when you mentioned, was it Alberta, Canada or something you said?
I said Montreal.
Montreal. I was what? Going to Canada.
And then I'm like,
Yeah.
no, it's Derbyshire. We're in Derbyshire. We're in Buxton. But yeah, big
That
up
was a good
to Sheikh Ariane Rashid. Big up to Sheikh. Love and light, man. I hope all is well. But yeah, big up to everybody, man. Big up to all the usuals that here. I think they can get AC Milan. I think they can get Macros to join, but he needs to give them a part of his salary. Yeah, big up Jarvis. Yeah, people, man, smash that like, man. Smash that like. Let's get in here. We're going to be discussing all ins and outs, all things related to transfers. David Moyes signs in this weekend as the new Everton agreement sealed. David Moyes is, yeah. David Moyes going back to Everton. You can't make this shit up, Jarvis. What is going on?
Why not? Why not? I think Everton suits him. I think Everton and David Moyes are like a hand in the glove. It's something. Yeah, I think that will end well. I think Sean Dyche. Where's Sean Dyche going now? Back to Burnley?
Yeah. No, I don't know. I don't know if he's going back to Burnley, Jarvis. I really don't know if he's going back to Burnley. But yeah, that will be the craziest, isn't it? Merry-go-round, won't it? Like, to go back to your original clubs, yeah?
United next, then.
Yeah, like United will be bloody next. Like Fergie gonna come out of retirement, yeah.
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 Well, he's the chosen one, he's the chosen one. David Moyes.
Yeah, but he'll be mad.
Yeah. So, what have you planned for tonight, Nuruddin? I heard you mention something about transfers.
Yeah. I want to talk about all things transfers, Jarvis. All things Man UFC transfers. Who's in? Who's out? Who's shaking it all about? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. But were you happy about the Josh Zirkzee
staying?
Out, saying he's staying?
Yeah.
But why not sooner? Why didn't they do it 2 months ago?
I think because him and the club were in discussion, and there was his agent was like, maybe, you know what I mean? Maybe we need to take this offer. And basically, even remember when Amorim, the other day, when Amorim was asked, the other day, after the Liverpool game, Amorim was asked, like, is he going to stay? Amorim was like, no. You know what I mean? Amorim wasn't sure. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Amorim was like, well, the window's open.
Yeah.
So anything can happen. So that's what I was saying. So there were still discussions. That makes me to think that there were still discussions taking place.
But do you think this Joshua Zirkzee staying means that we're not getting another striker in this January window? You think it's the end of it? Because it could be.
I think I wouldn't like to think that's happening, Jarvis. I'm not going to lie to you. I wouldn't like to think that, because that, to me, that's not good fortitude, is it? You know what I mean?
No,
Zirkzee's not an out-and-out striker, Jarvis. He's not an out-and-out. He's not an out-and-out.
We only have one striker, and that's Rashford is going. So the only option left is Højlund. What happens if Højlund gets injured?
Well, this is the point what I'm trying to make. They have to, Jarvis. Look, before we start, right? Big up to everybody. Please smash a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. I don't know what's going on with YouTube at the moment, or even Twitter as well. There's some funny things going on with the apps. I mean, I don't know. It's crazy what's going on. But anyway, people, let's get this right. I always like to give the context, Jarvis, and let's start from the beginning. Let's follow the timeline.
Yeah.
The timeline is this. The timeline is Manchester United won the FA Cup. Eric Ten Hag went pissed off on holiday. The players went and pissed off on holidays, different parts of the world. Manchester United were getting their football structure. Let me say this to you, Jarvis. First in class.
Mm-hmm.
The absolute calamitous BS. Best in class. First in class and all this BS. They were getting that sorted out.
Mm-hmm.
Then they decided to part ways with Eric Ten Hag. Eric Ten Hag was gone. Remember, he was asked even before, after the cup final, Alan Shearer and Gary Lineker and Alan Shearer drilling him, saying, is that you done now at Manchester United, blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. Anyway, What they then do is talk to Tuchel, talk to Zirkzee, talk to Amorim, right? That's what we know of. The three that we know of that they spoke to: Tuchel, Amorim, and Zirkzee, right? They went and spoke to all of them. The only one that
But did
got
they
out
speak
really,
to Amorim in the summer? Do we
yes,
know that?
yes,
They did.
spoke to him.
Okay,
yes.
okay.
Yeah, they spoke to him. Yeah, they spoke to him, and then they then spoke to him. Then they reneged, Jarvis. They reneged and said, actually, the squad that we has doesn't suit the way he wants to play. Because they asked him, would you be adaptable? And he was like, no, this is the way I want to play. He gave them the answer. It's like, this is how I want to play. This is what I want to do. And then they were like, ooh, shit, we better be careful here because the squad that we have it's not a squad that you can get the best out of. So they were like, okay, they passed on him. The one that they really tried was Tuchel. The one that they were, I think the Zirkzee said no to them. The Zirkzee wanted certain guarantees about transfers and stuff like that. And then he said no to them. From everything that I've read, Jarvis, from everything that I read, that is what I'm getting at, right?
Yeah.
Then what happened was that we already knew, you said it, I said it, we all said it, that if Eric Ten Hag didn't get a good start to the season, it was going to be tick, 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 boom. You know what I mean? Before he got the sack, right? So then they go back to Amorim, even though they're going back on their word because they understand they're analyzed. So they've got the analysis that actually this squad was not gonna suit the 3-4-2-1.
Yeah.
Right? So then okay, we can't. But they go back to him, and then he says to them, Jarvis, can I come at the end of the season? They said no. It's now or never.
They did.
So Jarvis,
yeah.
Now let's picture ourselves in the conversations with Amorim. Jim the Rat, Dodgy Dave, the rest of them are all there. Omar Barada, Will Cox, even what's his name? The one that they blamed everything on,
Ashworth,
yeah. They're all sat there. Do you think they're going to say to him, sign a contract? We know this squad is not the type of squad that to try to play your style of football, but we haven't got any money for January for you. Could you imagine that conversation, Jarvis? Could you imagine Amorim signing on a dotted line, coming to Manchester United, knowing that, you got nothing to spend in January?
Well, you have to, if you analyze it, you have to think the current situation of Ineos and the Glazers, they were desperate because Ten Hag wasn't working. They were losing. We were losing game after game. So, and the pressure was rising. So we had to get him out. So Ineos was desperate in that moment. They needed a new manager. So in a way, Amorim had all the power in those negotiations. But how could Ineos spin it? How could the football structure spin it to Amorim? They might not have said, you're not getting any money, but they could have said, you have to sell to buy. And we will do our best to push Rashford out. We will do our best to push Casemiro. Trust us, when we come to January, they will be gone. We will free up 15 million in wages the next 6 months, and there will be money. Don't you think that would be more sensible of a discussion? Because after all, they are businessmen. They know how to tweak and fix things.
Well, this is what I'm saying to you, but I am telling you now, Jarvis, it'd be very shocked that they already accept the fact that the squad cannot adapt to his style of play quick enough, and that he's not suited to him. And then they are basically saying that we can't give you anything in January, where we're screaming out for wing-backs, for wingers to play the wing-backs.
Yeah, we do.
We're screaming because that's where we're getting the ball, Jarvis. That's where the space is in our team tactically. The way we set up the space, the way that we kept going, especially for Liverpool, Jarvis, was the outlet ball. The reason why we had that level of possession, 48% possession, because we always had that, the way he set up. Me and you talked about it in multiple videos, Like he almost kind of diamond. The diamond was everywhere. If you looked at the shape wise, the player on the ball had always options to out wide. The space is always out wide because Liverpool went quite narrow, and they went, three in midfield. They didn't really. The wing backs didn't come up because we reversed that on them. We actually went the other way. The wing backs went and attacked them and put them on the back foot. So that's where the space is, and we need ball carriers. People who can carry the ball, drivers, and people who can isolate players. So this idea of getting Mendes, who's the injury-prone guy, a typical left back in Paris Saint-Germain does not excite me whatsoever. It doesn't do anything, even though he's very attacking for Portugal and he plays the wing-back role for Portugal. I just don't get it. Big up to Sheikh Arian, one of the chief editors of United. Big up to him for all the quote. So then we had this quote dropping this morning. But it's not as binary and black and white. So it's basically David Ornstein saying, as you can say, get players out and bring players in. The way it's been explained to me, he says here, Manchester United are going to be okay PSR this month. David Ornstein on PCR, how much would it affect Manchester United this month? It's not like the walls are collapsing on their financial situation. It's not great. Clearly, they have work to do. Well, the biggest thing to me, PSR works as Jarvis, from my understanding, is that you have to have your level of spend and wages. Wages is the level of wages that you're giving players is tied to the earnings that you make in a year. You know what I mean? Your profits, the amount of money that you make in a year. So at the end of the day, if we were to clear out Rashford's wages, to clear out Casemiro's wages and Anthony's wages, then Manchester United PSR would then significantly drop. But then we'll have to bring players and not pay them as ludicrous as we're paying people, Casemiro and Rashford. To me, Bruno should be on that list as well, because if you're going to get rid of the high earning wages, Bruno is one of them as well. But people, please smash a like on the video. So, yeah. And then Laura Whitwell then carries on and says, Man, if Man UFC will sign a replacement if Marcus Rashford leaves this January, Ruben Amel wanted me to be replaced if he goes and brings us to Randall Kalumimani. What do you think of Kalumimani, Jarvis? What do you think him as an option?
Well, I see him as the perfect striker for Ten Hag. We talked about this 2 years ago. He would be the perfect. He's like a hold-up player, a playmaker. He's like more of a, I would say, more robust Anthony Martial in a way, with a goal-scoring threat. But when he played in the Bundesliga, his goal tally wasn't fantastic. Let's say he scored 15 goals and he had 15 assists. So he had a lot of goal assist points, but he's not an out-and-out goal scorer. So in a way, he's a playmaker. So as I see it, he would have fitted in Ten Hag's system more. But I don't know why we look at him at the moment. But there's not many options. It could be just be paper talk. But what do you think? Do you think it's a real possibility that Kolomani can come in? Oh, you're on mute.
Yeah, Jarvis. I find it difficult, to think that 100%. He's a brilliant hold-up play. He's like more of a younger, robust workhorse, isn't he? He's a workhorse in that sense. He fights. His duels are actually quite good. We looked at the stats, didn't we, last time? You can look at that. He can play on the right. He can play on the left. You know what I mean? That kind of guy, up and down. He's 4-3-3, typical 4-3-3, or a 4-3-3 striker who holds up the play and brings everybody, the wingers or the inverted wingers into play. But I don't know if he's I don't know.
But if you look
I don't know if he's got pace. I don't know if he's got lots of pace.
But if you look at Jokenes, how he plays, he's very strong and robust.
Yeah, very strong.
When he runs, he makes it difficult for the defenders.
He's very athletic. He bounces people bounce off him. I've seen that.
He uses his arms, he uses his body. I don't see Kolomani as a player like that. So I can't see him fitting into this Amorim system. Well, not to say.
I do think that the French league is similar in terms of pace and intensity to the French league. I think the French league is the closest league. But I'm just shocked at this, Jarvis. Where the F are Como getting the fucking money to be able to afford 355 to afford this? What the bloody hell is going on in Italy? What is going on?
Yeah, they have to have some rich owners, or they bought Varane, didn't they, before he retired? FC Como.
Yeah, but they weren't giving him that. He had to negotiate a different wage.
Well, yeah.
Jonathan David has been offered to Manchester United. Lille. His contract at Lille expires in 2025. AC Milan are pushing to forget Marcus Rashford. Kobe Main, who's set to stay, wants to stay. I thought he can't believe he deserves a better term. Listen, you go and check out the video that I've done on the Kobe. It's a new video addition to the channel. It's called My 2 Pence. So anything that drops, I'll do a 10 minutes video, 11 minutes video. Not just a long format podcast or chats about football. Should Manchester United McIntyre leave in January? Their lead 4 straight loan by reassessing the situation of some of and acceptance with United. Yeah. So basically, the thing that dropped again tonight, this evening, around Manchester, was that Barcelona are now heavily linked with Marcus Rashford, even though he might have more playing time if he went to Juventus and he went to AC Milan. There are positions for him. Obviously, for Marcus Rashford, this is paramount because he's looking forward to getting back into the England fold, because apparently Tuchel is a big fan of Rashford and they've had a conversation.
Okay.
The rumours are Rashford and Tuchel have had a conversation. Tuchel has said, you've got to move and go and play football and make me pick you. Make me pick you. So, at the end of the day, and Marcus Rashford has been on record and has come out and said he wants to get back into the England lineup. So, in terms of him going to Barcelona, when they got Rafinha and then they got, they got the striker, the front three are set, aren't they? It's Yemen, it's Mal, it's Rafinha and Lewandowski. So, where's he going to fit into a Barcelona? Let's talk about that.
And Barcelona or Barcelona, what do you call them? They can't even sign the players they already got because.
But this is on loan, so Marcus Rashford will be on loan. They would only. I think they can loan players, but I don't know how they're going to justify from having the contract, because they are then again they have their French, they have their Spanish PSSR, don't they? They have to make so much money for the wages to cover the wages of these players. But yeah. Diego Leon will travel to Manchester next week to spend 5 days with Man UFC. He will then return to South America, Paraguay squad, 20 squad for the upcoming Latin America. Listen, this boy ain't ready for a long, long time, man.
No.
Yeah, let's not get it twisted.
2 years at least.
Yeah, let's not get it twisted. Ruben Amorim, Manchester United legend that he would have liked to play with. Cantona, Barca midfielder, I would have loved to play and with Roy Keane, he would have done all the work. Yeah, laughs. Big up to Khalid. But yeah, Java, so this is what I'm saying to you. For me, the biggest thing is that I'm glad that Marcus Rashford's camp, Manchester United, have all realising now that Marcus needs to move on. And I wish him all the best and luck wherever he goes and plays. But I think, and to me, I would like somebody to buy him so we can get him off the wage bill fully. Do you know what I mean? Because we are on record, Jarvis. So
wouldn't it be better just to loan him now and sell him in the summer?
But then who's going to pay his wages? So Manchester are going to still be paying his wages. So
no, it will be a full-out loan. When the loaning club will pay his wages, but we won't get a fee. I don't think we will get a fee.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't get a fee for Sanchez, Jarvis, from Inter Milan. And we paid 70% of his wages or 80% of his wages. Yeah. And then when at the end of it, we gave him 20 million.
Wasn't it Inter Milan?
Yeah, it was Inter Milan, yeah.
Yeah.
So then we gave him 20 million to buy him off. Can you believe that? We were giving him, Jarvis, $500,000 a year, $500,000 a week, 400. It was going up to, and then he had bonus clause, so if he scored a goal on that when he was at United, he was getting over 500 grand a week. Can you fucking believe that? He got more than Ronaldo, Jarvis.
Jesus.
He was getting more than Ronaldo. I'll have you mind.
But when it comes to Rashford, let's just be finished with the Rashford. There's so many rumors now. It's AC Milan. There's Como, as you mentioned. We heard Arsenal were in the race. West Ham, Barcelona. A lot of clubs. We should be able to offload him this January. And I would say it's a good chance that we do. And would you sell him now? Let's say they offer us 35 millions for Rashford. Would you sell him in January?
Yes.
And be done with it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Let's get it done. Sorted. Manchester City have signed a player. His name is Abdul Qadir Kosanov. 40 million euros from RC Lens.
Okay.
Yeah, he's supposed to be a really good talent, this kid.
Huh.
Yeah,
RC
really,
Lens.
Yeah, really good talent. Right. Napoli agreed deal with Philip Billing from Bournemouth. Here we go.
Billing.
So Billing, yeah, he's a good player,
yeah, he's good. He's
a very good player. Aston Villa have started talks over Oscar Marquez from Celta Vigo. Wow. So other clubs are doing what they're doing. Crystal Palace have approached Roman Esse as one of the players on their list. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, people. Manchester United, Manchester have presented their formal proposal for Palmeiras for Figueiredo. It's not an alternative option to Kostanov, who's set to join. So they're signing centre halves, Jarvis. They're going for the Brazilian guy from Palmeiras, and they've signed that Ibrahimov. So that's interesting.
Who?
Manchester City. They're signing players.
Ordonez. Is that the name you mentioned? Ordonez? Because we were linked to him, Christian Ordonez. I think it was Palmeiras.
Yeah. This is him. Yeah. This is
because what I heard that
his name is Victor. His name is Victor Reyes.
Okay, it's not the same player, because I heard some talk about a guy called Christian Ordonez, guy who plays in South America, Argentinian, and Sporting and Amorim wanted him in the summer. He's a defensive midfielder. He could replace Casemiro. There were some talk about him a couple of days ago, but for me, when they mentioned Amorim and Sporting. Mm-hmm. I think he sounds more likely.
Yeah, big up Alien Tenno, big up the chat. Alien Tenno, big up to you. Love and light. I hope you're well. I hope you're keeping warm, my friend. I fucking hope you're keeping warm, man. Big up to everybody. Listen, in Norway, they're used to it. He's a bloody Viking, that bloody Jarvis. They're used to it. They were born in the bloody snow. Look at us. I've even got wrapped up here, blanket on my leg, everything, man. Heating is full on blast. You know what I mean? -2 out here. You know what I mean? And we're struggling here. I can't breathe sometimes properly. And Jarvis is like -30, no problem. No, absolutely no problem.
It's -6 outside, so it's not too bad. But, I just came in from a long walk. I walked the dog, so it's not bad outside. It's nice. It's nice.
Jarvis, you need to show us the dog, man. You need to show us the dog. What's the dog? What kind of dog is the dog?
The dog is here. Give me 2 seconds.
Let's say, yeah. Jarvis showing us the dog here. Oh my God! Look at the cuteness, man. What's his name, Jarvis?
It's Arven.
Arven. Wow. Yeah. Look, how old is he now?
No. She's older. I'm having her on loan. It's my sister's dog, but I'm keeping her for until the summer. So she's 9 years old.
The kids must love her, yeah.
Jack Russell Terrier.
Wow.
Very intelligent dogs, and yeah. But she's really calm, and
she looks young. To be fair, she doesn't look that old.
No, that's the thing.
She doesn't look
but
that
you
old.
know, Jack Russell Terriers can live until they are 20.
So she's halfway.
She's halfway.
She's middle-aged.
Yes,
she's a middle-aged mediocre like me. Nah, I'm joking.
and me.
No. Big up.
Yeah.
Big up to Aaron is her name, yeah? Show some love for the
Arvin.
dog, people. Show some love for the dog.
Arvin.
Pardon, yeah.
Yeah.
Arvin. Big up to Arvin. Show some love. Show some love for the dog, man. I love dogs. I'm a lover of animals, people. Adorable. Absolutely adorable. It's getting some love. Arvin's getting some fucking proper. Yeah, Arvin. Okay. It's getting some proper loving out here. But yeah, Java, so yeah, we're linked with these things. I mean, we're linked with these people, but we need. I'm really shocked, Javas. This one's caught my eye. Actually, I've always rated him. You know that Rojo, you know, who played for Barcelona, the Uruguayan centre half. I really run out a Rojo. I really rate him, but apparently Juventus are working on a deal. Juventus bought a permanent deal, a loan deal with no obligation, no straight loan with option. So they're exploring all of that from Barcelona. I'm like, why are Barcelona getting rid of him? What's happened to him? Because I thought he was one of their best defenders. Barcelona in years and years was struggling. He winning the team. They won the bloody league. Like, why are they getting rid of him? Yes, I know that last season he made a mistake in the Champions League. He got sent off. He's a bit temperamental. He's very hot-headed like most Uruguayans are. Plays with the heart, you know, on his sleeve.
And he's a good friend with Ugarte.
Yes.
They played together.
Why can't we fucking hijack that? Yeah. We could let go of Maguire. We can let go of Lindelof or any of these guys. Why can't we go and get that? Get him on loan. Marcus Rashford on loan there. We'll get him on loan.
We know we need two center backs because Maguire, Evans and Lindelof, they are out of contract. They will be gone.
So why don't we just get him on loan and then see in the summer if he does well?
Yeah.
I really think his attributes of physicality, the robustness, that he's suited to the Premier League type of football.
Yeah, he
just came back from back injury. Oh,
but
he's
injury prone.
Okay, don't bring him near me then. Don't bring him near me. Okay.
You know what, Noradin? Marcus Rashford is heavily linked to Barcelona now. And what will happen? Frankie de Jong. That's tomorrow or this weekend. We will read about Frankie de Jong swap deal, blah blah blah. So the Frankie de Jong rumors will never die.
Actually, he'd be good though in the two, Jarvis. He'll be good in the two. He would be good with Ugarte next to him. He'd be the guy playing, connecting. You know, I would take him still, Jarvis. You know, I know that sounds mad, but I would take him. I think he's a ball player, Jarvis. We need somebody who can switch the play.
But the thing is, if we offload Rashford, we actually can afford Frankie de Jong's wages.
Crazy.
It's a no-brainer. But
here we go. Ronald Araujo deal is top priority. Confirmed negotiation club with key stages next week. Nothing happens. So that's people. Well, I'm just saying the people that we can absolutely try to hijack. But if he's injury prone, then I don't want to know. If he's injury prone, no, thank you. No, thank you. I mean, they've got some great young players coming out of La Masia, Barcelona. But if Ronald Rojo is injury prone, then I don't want anybody near him. This is the other thing that we're seeing now. In Asio, it's available 35 million. Dortmund are favourites to sign him, apparently. But I think that's a deal worth getting done. Me personally.
I just had a quick check when it comes to Araujo, and this is his injury history, Nordin. So, yeah, you brought it up. So here you see hamstring injury, 6 games missed, muscle injury 5, ankle injury 5, ankle sprain 6. So
what they're saying that somebody said that he's come back from back surgery. So what about if it loads this season? Let's have a look.
So okay, this season he has been out, hamstring injury, 146 days, wow, 22 games missed.
That's a bad tear. That's a really bad tear. That is a bad tear. That 20. That's half of the games of the season done already. Yeah, go on.
Mm-hmm.
Knee problems.
So yeah, a knee problem, muscle injury, calf injury, concussion, calf injury. So here you go, 146 days, 36 days, 31 days, 69 days. Yeah, okay. I'm not signing him. No way.
He's struggling a little bit there. He looks like he's struggling a bit there, isn't he? He's struggling a bit.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks like he's struggling.
Oof.
No,
Yeah.
thank you,
Stay away.
Jarvis. One thing
No.
I did say, stay away from injury-prone players. Andres Herrera to Boca Juniors, done deal. He will travel to on Monday, Tuesday. Oh, that's good for him. He experienced that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. The cat is outside. 1 second, Jarvis.
Yeah, okay. Boca Juniors, yeah. Andre Herrera. Who else? There's a lot of ex-Man United players who plays at Boca Juniors. Let's say. Boca Juniors. Let's see. Boca Juniors. They have who else do they have in their club? I bet you the guys in the chat knows who. Cavani, isn't he there? And these other players. Sergio Romero, ex-Man United players, played for Boca Juniors. And Marcus Rojo.
Yeah. Marcus Rojo, what a madman. Did you know that he never got a red card?
With the old gang.
Do you know that he never got a red card, Jarvis? At
Never.
United, I was shocked. At United, he was never set up. You know how many crazy tackles he made? Remember that season when we won the Europa League? It was him and Bailly at the back. And if the ball went past, the man never got past them, Jarvis. They were proper old school with Jose. Like, he jumped into so many two-footed tackles, but never got sent off with Manchester United. It was unbelievable, honestly. So my friend said that to me, and I'm like, Rojo at least must have been sent off at least twice. And he's like, I'm not sure about that. And then I looked it up, and it was never like that. So, yeah. So this is the news to Kvaratskhelia is going to be
Kvaratskhelia.
Kvaratskhelia. Yeah.
Kvaratskhelia. Yeah.
Kvaratskhelia. Because they have Qataris football people running the club and like thick bastards who run ass. Anyway, don't you ever change, pal. Don't you ever change. You'll be united with Cavani. Yeah, big up him and Cavani. That's lovely, that. Big up Herrera. Yeah.
He was one of those we should never let go. He was actually a good midfielder. I think
Herrera,
he was good.
The way the Manchester United, those of you don't know, so he was getting paid, I think, something like 40 grand, like a week, right? That's Herrera. And then they let the contract run down. Then a year left on his contract. Him and his agent went and spoke to the football club.
Yeah.
The club were like, we'll be in touch. We can sort this out. Then they never got in touch with him till it was like almost 6 months left. And then he was like, okay, well, he went back to them. He's like, okay, I'm open to negotiate with other clubs now. And he got a really good deal, didn't he? It was him and the Idrissa Gueye. Both of them went to Paris Saint-Germain, if you remember. And because he came for free, Herrera was on like 300 grand a week.
Yeah. So that was the thing, and the official statement from the club was that Herrera wanted too much money, so they couldn't keep him.
This is what the dirty thing. The club, when they briefed against him, Jarvis, they came out and briefed against him, and I actually remember. Those of you who don't know, he went on MUTV and he got really emotional. He was so emotional. He never wanted to leave because he had his friends Juan Mata and David De Gea. And Jarvis, I'm not lying to you. I'll be out and about in town and I will see three of them. Always see the three of them. Always see the three of them. Three of them would, honestly, they're like some sort of band names or something. It was always Herrera, Mata.
The three amigos.
Literally the three amigos. Yeah, that's how they rolled around. And you should check out, both of them were absolutely devastated and gutted. And I was absolutely gutted, Jarvis. I was like, are you taking the fucking piss? Herrera needs to stay and play for us. Liverpool can consider a move to sign Kvaratskhelia if he leaves Napoli in Jan. Liverpool are not actively seeking a winger. Yeah. BS.
He's only 23. He's only 23.
Yeah, he's
still young.
Yeah. Nipom's idol is Andre Herrera. Well, he's a good player. I'll tell you a story about Andre Herrera. To be the best team that played Manchester United off the park in my lifetime, Old Trafford, the game that where I was present, was the original Atletico Bilbao team, Jarvis. Atletico Bilbao team, managed by Bielsa. Jarvis, their fans outsung us from minute 1 to the last minute. Their players bobbed Manchester United team off the fucking park. I swear to you, I still think about that game.
And it was 100% Basque.
Yes. And Andreas Herrera played where, Jarvis? As the number 10 in that team. And you know, guess who was right back in that team, Jarvis? A friend of ours. A friend of ours that we admire. He's coaching one of the teams in the Premier League, and his team smashed us 3-0.
Andoni Iraola.
Yes, Jarvis.
Yes, he's Basque. Yeah. It's true. It's true.
Herrera for me, because you know what? We haven't got the data. I've got more data for Herrera than I've got for Ugarte. But I wish Ugarte will have a fantastic career if he's anywhere as good as Herrera. I think Herrera was one of the most underrated players in Manchester United.
Remember the game when he man-marked Eden Hazard?
Yeah.
That was a good performance from him.
He said, Jose said to him, even when he goes to the toilet, follow him.
That's a good one.
PSG moving forward in pursuit of John Duran if it's not, but it's not, even if it's not simple, they want the Colombian.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Big up to everybody. Please, guys, there's over 200 of you in here now. Please smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you already not subscribed. The channel is shadow banned. We're talking about Manchester United transfers. Jarvis.
Yep.
This is the question. The question is, in terms of 3 players that you think Manchester United need this January for us to kick on, and maybe, you know, if you want to say stay in the Europa League or whatever, right? For us to navigate the league and the Europa League for this season, give me the 3 positions and 3 possible players that you have in mind. Right, people, listen, smash the like. I'll let you think about that, Jarvis. I'll let you think about that. I need you to think about that for a minute. So 3 players, 3 positions that you think we need for this team. We've seen 2 months now. 2 months. We have watched 2 months of this team, right? Ruben Amorim tried to get the best out of these players. 2 months. I'm not talking about kids like Nipam. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about players who are ready to go into that. Season pros, people who've got over 100 games in their top flight, professional, over 100 games, 200 games at least, because that's what we need. We need players who are physicality, who have the strength, who can go into that team and really bench some of the players who are on that team right now. 3 players who can go into that team right now, Jarvis. That's what I'm thinking. People, let me know your 3 players. Let me know your positions. That's a question to you as well in the chat. 3 players, 3 positions who can go, if you got them in January, that would go straight into the team. Name your positions and name the players. I repeat, 3 players that Manchester United can sign January, and 3 players, 3 positions for those, and name the players. Big up, Tazin is already gone. He says Patrick Dogu, okay, as the left wing back. Okay.
Well, the question is, what do we want? Do we want a long-term prospect, or do we want a immediate fix? Because the biggest problem in our team at the moment is Diego Dallo, because he's not working as a left wing back.
Okay.
So for me, I think we need to replace him, and I think also when it comes to goal scoring ability, Højlund needs someone to teach him, and Højlund is good, but he's inconsistent and he has a lot to learn. So I will keep Højlund, but he need to be the apprentice.
Yes.
He need to be the understudy. We need someone who can come in and teach him.
So
for me, we need a striker, a left wing back, and I think when Ugarte is not playing, I think we are really vulnerable because he's he's the machine in this team.
Yes.
So we need a replacement
Yes.
because Ugarte can't play every minute. So a DM for me. So left wing back, DM, and striker for me. That's the main
So
positions.
you've named your positions. So left
Yeah.
wing back,
Yeah.
a DM,
Yeah.
and a striker. Right,
For me,
Jarvis?
that's
Name the players that you believe can do a job.
well, when it comes to DM, I have one guy that I've been looking up, and we haven't been even linked to him, but I think he's really good. His name is Angelo Stiller. I don't know if you heard about him. He plays
Yes.
for Stuttgart.
Yes.
I think he's a brilliant footballer. He's a DM. He
Yeah.
has a big frequency in his legs. He's good on the ball. He can actually play. He's similar to Ugarte in a way,
Yes.
but he's more creative. He's better on the ball, and so I think he could be the one for me. This is his. I don't know if you know him. Is
Yeah.
23 years of age. He's on
Yes.
25,000 euros a week. He played 15 games this season, 2 assists, 0 goals, but he plays as a DM. And this is his attributes.
Wow.
Passing attempts, pass completion, progressive passes, progressive carries, take-ons. Yeah, so I think he's a perfect number 8. And he can play also as the number 6, but he can play as a number 8 too. So he will be the extra man who can rotate in the midfield.
Okay.
So for me, I think when it comes to left wing back, we have been heavily linked to Kirkes, and I've been I was a fan of Kirkes long before we were linked to him. He was one of the guys that caught my eye in this Andoni Iraola system. So I would actually go for him. I know you want a winger to play the left wing back, but I think he has an engine and he can run up and down all the time. Maybe lacks a little bit of creativity and goal scoring threat, but I think he's a brilliant player.
Yeah.
And when it comes to striker, I don't have much knowledge. I like Osimhen, and
we'll have to cross the ball in for him, though.
But he works hard. You know, Osimhen is a type of striker that actually can create something for himself. He works extremely hard.
He works hard, but Jarvis, he's a box guy. You need to be able to. Without service, he can't do it, Jarvis. Honestly,
no.
If you watch the Serie A goals,
I watched him when he played for Nigeria in the AFCON, and they didn't give him much service. He worked his legs off every minute.
Jarvis. No, I understand. No, Jarvis.
Yeah.
There's absolutely no denying that he works hard. What I'm saying to you is that he actually didn't score. What's his name? Lookman scored the majority of the goals. Other players around him scored the majority of the goals.
But he was actually
struggling. Yeah. He was actually struggling with injuries. If you remember for African Cup of Nations. And I always think international football you can't really judge. What I know for Napoli, Jarvis, is that they knew the places where to put the ball in the box. That's why they won the league. That's why he was so prolific, Jarvis. And the understanding between him and Kvaratskhelia, I can never say his name properly.
Kvaratskhelia,
right.
Kvaratskhelia.
The understanding was incredible. So I think that he is a guy you need to set the things up. Saeed loved him. You know Saeed? Saeed for pleasure. Saeed would be like taking little footage of his goals and sending it to me, texting. So, you know, I'm watching Osimhen, he's doing this, he's doing that. Saeed fell in love with him, and really loved him, as a player. And was like, Osimhen is the guy we need to get. Osimhen is a striker. And then Saeed started to watch him, and Saeed was like, actually, technically, he's not that great. The ball bubbles. He's not a guy who can hold up the ball. He does work hard.
Yeah, but a lot of strikers don't have this good technique. It's about striking the ball. It's about positioning. It's about other elements. Yeah.
But getting the ball into the box for him. Yeah. Let me just get a super chat. Big up to Sami Assi says, bikini goalkeeper. I don't know what that means. Will be cooked on Sunday. Right. No problem. Big up Mr. T says,
it's because Bayinder is playing.
Oh, it's not Bayinder. Okay.
Yeah. Bayinder, he said that Bayinder is the top keeper, so he will play.
Okay. Big up. He says, I hear your club needs a player, and I'm here to offer you a deal of Zirkzee, Chile, and Cardi. Keep the exciting players, Mainu and 50 million. You are having a laugh, Mr. T. Chelsea, I see there. Big up to you, though. Thank you for the super chat, but good try. I do not want to do any more business with flipping Chelsea. I'm not here for this. I'm not here for this. Let me just get in keep your players that you want. Doc, who was the left back? Danny says Christian Odose as a CDM, Nipan as the 10. Okay, no problem.
Not
so
a young
you
guy.
think? So you had that skinnier guy from Germany, Stuttgart. Is it Stuttgart he plays for?
Stiller.
Yeah, he plays for Stuttgart. Yeah, Stuttgart player. And then you said Kirkus. You like Kirkus. Yeah. I personally disagree with you. Like I know you will choose the left.
I know you will choose the left.
I need a winger. I really win an out-and-out winger. Yeah. Hanningberg, Andy Cole, and Nicky Bott. Big up my Moroccan sniper. Big up to you. Tactical selection says left back Kirkus, Robinson, Mendes, Davis. Okay. So this is the guy I would try. I would have Tyler Dibbling, and I would have Palacios from Borussia Dortmund.
He's good.
As the midfield player that presses, who's good on the ball as well, who's a hard worker, grafter, can get in the mix. I'm not going for like for Ugarte, but he's a ball player as well. He's very aggressive and likes to run the ball and good at pressing. And for striker, Jarvis, I actually didn't go for a striker. I'm going for another winger on the right-hand side. Have a guess what winger I'm going for, Jarvis?
A winger on the left? No, a right hand. What about Diallo? Right? Oh, no. You want him to play? Oh, okay.
Yes, Jarvis. Yes, Jarvis. Even if Diallo got injured or something happens to Diallo, I want that cover. I think we need two wingers who can take people on, Jarvis. I need wingers who can take people on.
Give me a hint. Which league is he playing? Where?
No, Jarvis. Have a think. Who do you think is a right winger that I've been talking about? Somebody on the right-hand side that can do things. Have a think. Have a think.
No, I need some help. Therapy army. Bring it. Tyler Dibbling.
No, Tyler Dibbling, I've already got him on that side.
Okay.
I've already got Tyler Dibbling on that side.
Lee Kang? No.
Say that again?
Lee Kang? Lee?
Yeah, he's a good player. He's a very good player.
Retro 77, he's got his name. Anthony Gordon.
Yes. On the money, Jarvis.
Big up, Retro. Thank you.
On the bloody money, Jarvis.
He's fantastic. We have talked about him many of times.
Yes.
He's Premier League proven. He has the tenacity. Yes. He's always working hard.
Up and down.
Yes. Hardworking.
Yeah. And I can actually switch them over, Jarvis. So I can have Anthony Gordon as the wing back coming in on his right foot because I'm picking two wingers who are attackers. And then Dibbling coming in inverting on his left foot. So, yeah, I would switch them. You can switch them, play them in their natural footed way or switch them. They're the two players that I would go for. And I would go for Palacios. I wouldn't go for any strike because I genuinely believe with that players, I think we could create. I 100% believe because they are both the wide guys. They get all of the space. They will be able to create, like beating more than one or two players. Do you understand what I'm saying to you, Jarvis? That we need creativity. This team is crying out for creativity, Jarvis.
Yep.
And we need to be able to have a player who can. The only other thing I would say is that I would be happy to maybe just continue with Ugarte, touch wood, if we do get Frankie de Jong. And the reason why I want Frankie de Jong is because I need somebody to put their head up and to switch the play and hit the wide guy quickly out wide. We need a player like that. Ugarte is not showing me that he can do that yet. But different
you know,
people have gone for different. Look at it. People are taking the piss. Ben Chilwell, Nkuku, and Colomani. No, even P4 paper. Absolutely, honestly, you don't know. Injury prone Chilwell. Nkunku injury prone from Chelsea. No. I'll tell you who I'll take though as one of the number 10s. My alternative would have been Jarvis, is to take on the right hand side as the wing back attacking option, or one of the number 10s was to take Felix, because I think you can get the best out of him. He's a Portuguese. He's not been playing for. He's not playing for Chelsea. He's on the bench for loads of times. So yeah, that's what I would try. People, how many likes we on the video? How many likes we are on the video, people? How many likes?
I just want to show you this Palacios.
Shame on you if you've not reached 100 likes yet. Oh my God! Honestly, these guys have lost the plot. Jarvis, we're on 70 likes, and we've gone 40 minutes of the show.
People, please. We are slaving in the kitchen here on a Friday night. Nuruddin and I. Come on, guys. At least give us a like. Come on. I just want to show you Palacios. He's great. He's a midfielder or a DM. He's right-footed. He's 26 years of age, maybe on the older side for Ineos, but he still has a resale value. But the stats, I want you to take a look at them. Everything is stopping now. So let's see. Let's try again. Yeah, here is stats. So it's good. Assists 99 percentile, expected assisted goals 89, passes attempts 98. So he has a lot of passes per 90, and pass completion 98% pass completion, or he's in the 98 percentile, 92% pass completion in average every game. And he's really take-ons. He's a good dribbler, 75 percentile, and
brilliant. I love him, Jarvis.
And tackles,
I love watching
91 percentile in tackles in the top 3. So he averages 3.25 tackles each game. So
I love watching him, Jarvis. Honestly,
but I see him more as a replacement for Mainu than, not for Ugarte.
No, but what I'm saying to you,
in the Ugarte role,
he can play. He can play though. That's what I'm saying to you. He's quite. He can play in the Ugarte role, but I think he would give us a lot. And why are people saying Mbeumo? With all due respect, they're not going to sell the guy who's going to try to keep them up in the Premier League. The other guy
didn't you see Sheikh Arian's last comment? Just in. United are willing to bid £40 million to snatch Mbeumo from Arsenal. It's claimed Brentford's Mbeumo is a wanted man at Old Trafford.
Listen, that's from one of the shittest newspapers. Like the one that lies the most newspapers, Jarvis, in the country. It's from that article. I saw it on Twitter. It's from the Daily Star.
Then it's BS.
Daily Star. Say, you are Daily Star. You are Daily Star. The other player, Jarvis, that I wanted is this here. So instead of Anthony Gordon, Jarvis, Mitoma.
The thing is, with Mitoma, I see him more as a system player, not a...
Kudos is the dream.
But you lack creativity. He's not really creative. He operates in that system.
But Jarvis, he's a good dribbler. Pace. Jarvis, he takes people out of the game. And he can make that pass, Jarvis. Do you know what I mean? And he can get behind his added goals to his game, Jarvis.
Do you see him as a number 10?
No. As a wing back.
As a wing back?
Yeah, he's a winger. That's what I'm saying to you. Please, people, don't get it twisted. I'm not using defensive like left backs as Manchester United need creativity. I'm looking at the team tactically. The space is out wide. You need players who can carry ball. Dribbling can carry a ball. Anthony Gordon can carry a ball. Mitoma is a ball carrier. And the other guy, he's out for the season, Jarvis. The guy that actually Ruben Amorim had at Sporting Lisbon, and they sold him to Leicester. It's the guy, but he's out for the season. He troubled. Remember when we played Leicester, Old Trafford? Is it Quarte, whatever his name is? But yeah, he's out for the season anyway. The chat told me last time. He's a ball carrier. Kudos is a dream signing as a number 10, 100%. Kudus would be like replacement for Bruno for me personally.
Mm-hmm.
Kudus will play on the pockets on the left-hand side. You know what I mean? Coming in his left foot there.
Kudus is
Pulisic, no. He's injury prone, Jarvis. He's such an injury prone. He's so injury prone, that guy.
Where is he? Is he AC Milan? Isn't he?
Yeah, he's at AC Milan. He's
yeah.
at AC Milan, yeah. He's at AC Milan. But better chance someone getting laid than us getting De Jong. Keelan, I love as well. This is a player that I love. Keelan, very useful left playmaker. Yeah, he'd be perfect one of the number 10s as well. Keelan, but he's you know what's his name? Loves him. What's his name? The Paris Saint-Germain coach Enrique loves him. He plays him. Yeah, when he was at when
they just signed him, didn't they? Sign him this summer or last summer?
No, season before.
Okay.
Lee Kang. I watched this kid at Valencia, and I was just I was blown away by him. I was really blown away by him. Lee Kang, like,
but Nuruddin, you mentioned. Let me just bring up the tactical board because I love the tactical board when it comes to explaining things. And you talked about ball carrier. You want the wing backs to be the carriers of the ball when they attack. For example, let's say. But for me, I don't see as much in this Amorim system that the wing backs actually are the carriers. It's more of the number 10s and these guys. So when let's say we play the ball. And the out is for example Masraoui, and then we start again because we like to, I called it to zigzag the ball to the other side, and let's say we do that and Martinez is receiving the ball. He's the guy who needs to carry the ball forward into this area and then release the pass. So the wide center backs are the ball carriers, how I see it, and the number 10s, not the outlet, because what we do, we play in a way double width. So let's say Bruno is here, we also have Dalot on the outside, so you pin the fullback to the wing back and you create space for the number 10 to run into. Or if we take a diagonal run, the wide center back can still carry the ball. So it's not about, for me, how I see the Amorim system, maybe I'm wrong, it's not about the wing backs who are supposed to be the ball carriers. If you catch my drift.
Yeah, 100%. Jarvis, if you go back to the tactical board, if you looked at the way his system was, the ball carriers were the two wing backs. The 17-year-old does it for Sporting Lisbon. That kid there is where Masraoui is, and he's carrying that ball. And the other guy on the other side, the other wing back, was carrying the ball up and down that pitch, Jarvis, because that's the outlet. The reason why we're not carrying the ball right now, Jarvis, with these either two guys, because Diego Dalot has not been. The Liverpool was the first game he thought, you know what, I'm going to face up the fullback and I'm gone. That was the first time we saw him. Remember what he was doing against Newcastle? He was holding hands with fucking Maguire. Look at Martinez. Martinez was more forward than him. So if you get clips, Jarvis, and try to watch on the Amorim last season, or even in the Champions League early this season, what were the two wing backs doing? The ball was with them,
the City game was something else. The City game, I think a lot of people got hung up by the City game, but I think that was because City sometimes play narrow when they defend. But
but not even that. City had like so much position, but anytime they got on the ball, the left wing back and the right wing back, like, and both wingers, because he was a winger from the youth team, they both of them went up the pitch and did what they needed to do, Jarvis. They both of them did what they needed to do and went up the pitch.
Okay. Are we going to speak about the FA Cup game? Anything or
no? You know what?
Are you doing a FA Cup tomorrow?
I'm trying to do a preview tomorrow for the FA Cup. But I wanted to talk about Amorim's presser today. Did you watch it?
No, unfortunately I didn't have the time. I came home
Harrian, can you please big up to Sheikh Harrian? Sheikh Harrian, can you please get some of the quotes from the presser today if you can? Nuruddin, you're clever You're clever, innit, bro? Answer is, why do you think these Glazers waited till January to announce Ahmad's contract? Because that's set to accept, like, of course, like he's a new signing or some bullshit. I've got a video coming out on that tomorrow. I got a video. I got a bonus for you, Jamie, tomorrow. Make sure you're one of the early birds on that video and get in the comments, because I'm gonna break down the reason why, and I'm looking at it from every angle. Because Ahmad is our savior now. Remember when Rashford used to be our savior? Remember that? Remember when Pogba used to be our savior? Now is
Ahmad. Ahmad is our savior. Yeah.
Yeah, Ahmad is our savior now.
Yeah.
So they need to have somebody who's a savior. They always need to have somebody they can brand. They can build up a brand around. And that's why he signed. I did. Please, if you can, let me see if I can find them. Big up to you, Ariane. Sorry. Sometimes, when the show is going on, you don't want to be sharing too many quotes because the show is going on. So let me go back. Let me go back and see Amorim before we start sharing any others. Let me have a look. Actually, yeah, there we go. I've got them now. I'm just going to star them, and then we can have them. Boom.
Okay.
Boom. Boom, boom. Big up Sheikh Ariam, by the way. Thank you for doing this. Appreciate you. So, yeah, I just wanted to bring to his attention, to Jarvis's attention. So, yeah. Big up. Yeah, we'll go through them. Ruben Amorim. There you go. Ruben Amorim. Right. I think it started here. Let's have a look. Ruben Amorim's another one here.
I have some quotes here on the FA Cup and on Kobe Mainu.
Yeah. So let's start. So here we go. This is what he said. Ruben Amorim. Let me have a look.
Yeah, well, while you think about that, I can answer. We have a question from Nathan Lee Lewis. He say, Norrin and Jarvis, would you both be happy with having Jadon Sancho back? And I will say a big fat no. I would not be happy with having.
I actually think he's the perfect player for the Amorim system to play in the pocket.
Yeah, but he's
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think that, but I think from what he said, he's been happy with Chelsea, and Chelsea are gonna finish in the top. I think that story's done. But somebody who's like Jadon Sancho as one of the number 10s. You know what I mean? He would be perfect. I actually, honestly, every way I think about it, he would suit. He never suited the Ten Hag style, because Ten Hag in English football wanted the road runners. Amorim wants the one-touch ballers, can move. He's got super creative, can put balls around the corner. You know what I mean? He's the guy. But obviously, what happened is what happened. So, and I don't think any way back. But anyway.
But Norrin, I have one better. Would you take Pilestri back to play as the number 10? Pilestri.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I like.
Don't you think he would suit this system perfectly?
Yeah.
He's a dribbler. He's a ball carrier.
Worked hard. I think he was a grafter. I think he was I don't know what happened, but yeah, this is Ruben Amorim. Oh yeah. This is my dream. Yeah, Ruben Amorim was asked, what is simple? What is to win the Premier League? I want to help this club. I feel great connection with everyone. My dream is to win the Premier League with our fans. Yeah, yes, like he's basically saying. So yeah, and that's one of the big things. Ruben Amorim here asked about Kobe. Says Ruben, my players are my favorites. I want to keep the players, especially the talented ones. It's a hard moment at the club, but I'm really happy with Kobe. It's improving. So he said that about Kobe. He then continues and says, where the Marcus Rashford future manager, we'll see. Let's focus on the game. They're available. They're training. We'll see the selection for the game. So obviously he's going to be asked every other bloody about Marcus fucking Rashford till he leaves. I see everybody sees that really old competition with a lot of history. I remember seeing some of the finals, including when we won the treble. Yeah. And then he continues this. About Odegaard, he says when he's playing for Arsenal, it's a different team. They can win and lose without Odegaard in the team. Yeah. Ruben Amorim continues here. I said more time in the training to train with the team. Now we have had time to train a little bit more. I expect my team to understand a little bit better. I don't rotate because I want to rotate. I'm not different from other coaches. So the guy asked him, "You want to rotate?" It's like, I'm not rotative lately. Ruben Amorim, our players returned from injury. Now they're rotating less. Now we have the time to train a little bit more. I expect my team to understand a little bit better the game. Yeah.
That's interesting, actually, when you think of it. You know, I think we have done well. We saw a change from before the Liverpool game. We had 1 week, and now we had 1 extra week. I think we can see a lot of improvements, especially in our attacking play, because we haven't seen much of Amorim football. When you see, for example, the passing patterns of Man United compared to Sporting, it's a different scheme. You know, it's something else. So he has a lot to work on.
Yeah. People, big up to every one of you. Only 29% of you have answered the poll question. Have you liked the video and subscribed to the channel? And yeah, only 29. And there's 180, over 80 of you, 190 of you watching. So please smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. Mikel Arteta was asked, Mikel Arteta on Ruben Amorim, so that when you look at, especially at the big team they've played, how they perform, the results that they've got, it's very impressive. And I know him well. I followed him a lot when he was at Portugal. There's a big reason why he's where he's at the moment, and he deserves to be there. Okay, very complimentary. But yeah, people, please smash the like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, and keep smashing the likes. We've got 100 likes. Let's get to 100. We need another 60, 70 likes, people. We need another 60, 70 likes. Let's get 60 more likes, people. 60 more. Let's set that. 60 more likes.
Come on, people. Come on.
It's the least you could do for the channel, people. I'm not asking you to be a member. I'm sharing your quotes. Look here. We're interacting with you here. Amorim fields a weak squad against Arsenal will be criticised. The FA Cup is not the Carabao Cup. Yeah. I liked what I started. Who's saying that? Is that Ruben? Palestri on the wing, yeah. Yeah, so now Baron D is starting. I feel when Arsenal get a corner, they will target him even more. 100%. Let's get to 60 more likes, people. 60 more likes, URT Army. But yeah, from the quotes, Jarvis, what do you sense from the quotes that you see from Amorim?
Yeah, I think Amorim is honest. I like his assessments when it comes to both players, and you know, he talks sense. And 1 week extra in training, I think it means a lot for Amorim. And you know, he likes Kobe Mainu. He calls him a talented one, and yeah, he's one of the most talented players we have. I know you, Noradin, when you speak of Kobe, you feel that he could go to another club and even develop better. You know, but don't you think Amorim can get the best out of him? Because I think we have seen now the last
Jarvis.
After the first 20 minutes against Newcastle, when Kobe Mainu came in, since then he's been fantastic.
Yes, Jarvis, but
yes,
I think he needs developmental plan. He needs to be bringing in. He needs to be taken out. At this moment in time, because
but don't you see the development now? He bulked up. He's much stronger. He's much more secure on the ball. I think he makes better decisions. I see progress.
But Jarvis, as you know, you've watched many a younger player. It's like this. Mm-hmm. You know, the young players come in, Jarvis. This is what happens.
But this was last season. And in the beginning, it was this, but now he's on the up again.
So he went like this, Jarvis, right? And then since obviously he went all the way to the final with England and all the emotional things, he come in the team and straight away he's the first teamer for England. Like, that's unheard of, Jarvis. He's literally first, you know what I mean, one of the guys in the team sheet in the end of the tournament, and he went to the final in the team. So for me, Jarvis, let me say something to you, right? Manchester United could develop the likes of West Brom, Johnny O'Shea, Darren Fletcher, because why? They already had seasoned pros who were playing. And they could be, when you have stability, all right, you can bring in and protect young players, right? And Manchester United, in the last decade, instead of taking them in, bringing them out, taking them out, bringing them in, we have relied on younger players. Eric Ten Hag overused and overplayed Kobe Mainoo,
Garnacho, you name it.
Yes, right. The only player he's not had done to is Ahmad. Yeah, big up Alicia thinking over. He's sleeping. He's in his bed. He's in one of these over there. Can you see this one behind me here? He's in one of those over there. He's sleeping. But yeah, so what I'm saying to you is that I don't think people understand what I mean by stability. A club that's stable, that does not rely on a young player. If you go and check out the tweet that I have on my, the pinned tweet on my Twitter, it's the one that when I'm like, why am Manchester United? He's gonna save us. Kobe Mainoo's gonna save us. Like now, Ahmad is a savior. The seasoned in, seasoned out professionals in the team need to have. We don't have to have one savior. We need to have 6 or 7 first team starters who can give us 7.5 to 8 game in, game out. Right? So at least you got 6 players in the team that can actually pull the other 5, in the team, bring them along with them. So please understand, people, what I'm trying to say. And maybe I didn't explain it in that video because I was out there in the cold, freezing cold. I was in Norwegian conditions. I want to explain to you is that you can develop the developmental plan. Look at Pep with Foden, Jarvis. Look at Pep with Foden.
Good example.
Everybody was screaming out, but he knew he's not ready because he has to understand fully the game. He has to develop, and you cannot try to cheat at Jarvis. Now, there are wonders. There are young players who are built like Wayne Rooney. You know what I mean?
You remember Ronaldo?
Yes.
He needed time.
Jarvis, people forget this. People forget this. I remember him carrying around 20 chicken wing bucket on a KFC. Other chicken places are available, by the way. Fuck KFC. Jarvis. And when he had the blonde streaks, he would be taking him off, bringing him on, taking him off. He was in the gym. He was developed properly. There was no huge pressure on him. And he is also had the mentality of a monster, Jarvis. So people make it out like he came and everything, bam, he hit the ground running. No. He was getting subbed. He was crying. He was diving about. He was getting kicked in training. Yes, people remember the blonde streaks. Look like spaghetti. His hair looked like spaghetti because he put so much gel on it. Yeah. So at the end of the day, Manchester United need to develop before Jarvis shows off his beautiful hair.
Well, I have some blonde streaks, There
you go.
I don't know.
I mean, what about my blonde streaks, Jarvis? Having my blonde
beautiful.
No, you're not having it.
I mean, maybe you should make
none of you are having it. So at the end of the day, people, Manchester United Kobe Mainoo needs to go to a football club where he can be developed. All the aspects of it, the different tests are done, the different aspect of it, and he's not weighed, so he can be bought in to help the team for a certain time, taken out. Bought in, taken out, till his body adapts. Do you understand what I'm saying to you, Jarvis? Look at the burnout. Look what's happened to the 2 young players at Barcelona, Jarvis. Talk to me.
Gavi and Pedro, both of them injured now. They struggle.
Why, Jarvis?
They overplayed. You can't play 6,000-7,000 minutes when you're in your teens. Your body isn't developed to handle the stress.
They don't have the physique of a man like Wayne Rooney had. Wayne Rooney was a freak. Wayne Rooney was a freak.
He was. And you remember back in the days when we brought, let's say, Ryan Giggs up, we had all the class of Giggs, Beckham, all of these guys. he didn't play every game. If
In
you
and out.
remember, Giggs, he played a brilliant game. The next game, he was on the bench.
Lee Sharp started.
But we learned because of the history of George Best. We learned because of the history of Norman Whiteside. We had a lot of good young players, but we burned them out, and there was too much pressure, and we put too much on their shoulders too early on. And that's why we brought in the culture with Ferguson and the 90s. We eased in the younger talents. And that culture went on under Ronaldo and even Rooney. But now it's all long gone. Yeah. It's all about the instant gratification, instant results. We're not thinking ahead. And this should worry every Man United fan, because we want to develop our youngsters to be our star players for 10 years, not for 1 year or 2 years. And then they get injured for the rest of their career. It's not fair to anyone.
That's what happened to Martial. I don't want what happened to Martial. Yep. I don't want what happened to Rashford. Rashford overplayed. Martial was overplayed. Example.
Yeah.
Right. So Jarvis, so why the hell am I gonna sit there, Jarvis? Jarvis, I don't just walk around. I think about these things deeply. I think about it deeply, and I think, what was it before? What we had, stable football club, players, young players bought in, taken out, protected, no media. Remember, Fergie, no media. No media. So that the players don't get emotionally high. And then when they're not playing, they don't lose confidence. They don't lose confidence straight away, Jarvis, and then they go really low. Then that destroys them. The reason why Fergie will say no media for young players and really, really protect them is because he didn't want them to get the height of the adulation that they would be getting. So when they're on a bad term, then they don't believe that, oh crap, I'm the worst player. I'm the worst player. I can never do this. That is what the reason was. Nah, big up to you. It's one of the funniest things. So I was just showing before, and I was like, "Where's my streaks?" And Jamie went always quick on the gun, quick on the trigger, shot me down and went, blonde, bold streaks, mate. Forget blonde, bold. Yeah, exactly. Bold streaks. Listen, Jose did this to me. I swear to God, Jose Football did this to me. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Jose Football did this to me. My father, when he passed away, he had a full set of hair, Jarvis. Jose did this to me. So when I started walking out, and I couldn't believe Old Trafford, a place where we were in attacking football, was the thing. Was the Manchester United DNA. Manchester fucking United DNA is attacking football.
Yeah.
Jose came in and gave McTominay an award for passing the ball back. We were all screaming, attack, 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 attack. And McTominay went past the halfway line. Jose was like that. I could see I was sitting right opposite the dugout, Jarvis. And he packed it back. And he went like that. Jose went like that.
But by the way,
at the end of that season, he gave him a fucking award. So that's the reason why I fucking lost my hair therapy, Army. That's the reason why.
But by the way, talking about manager, did you see when I think there was the Jamie Carragher analysis of Amorim when I think it was Casemiro who was going up pitch, and you saw Amorim was pointing, move up, and he was like. Yeah. Really insecure. He didn't know what to do. And Amorim like up, and he walked up, and got this in position. So I think this is what we are talking about. Now we have one manager who actually wants his players to move forward, wants to attack. Yeah. It's not Jose who like stop.
Big up Monte. Listen, I had hair. It wasn't dreads, but yeah, big up. Somebody asked, have you watched the Fergie documentary? Jarvis, have you got access to the BBC? The BBC channel World Service.
Is it on Netflix or anything? Can't you just download it? It's probably on YouTube by now.
Yeah, but the Fergie documentary, you can find it. You can find it. Yeah, it's brilliant. It makes me emotional, Jarvis. It makes me good times. Back when Nuruddin had hair and mustache, I remember it well.
Did you have a stash?
Sometimes really? Movember, I would grow it for Movember. To raise money for charity and awareness of prostate cancer in men.
Yeah. I always wear my blue ribbon all year long because of that. Yeah.
Big up Jarvis. It kills a lot, man. You know, and if prostate cancer is one of those, if it's caught early, it can be done. I remember Nurin United stand fan cam saying, flex on cam, where's Aubameyang? Aubameyang. I said, Aubameyang who? Aubameyang where? Aubameyang what? Yeah, people, check it out. No fucking way have you got a pic. I don't know. I think maybe some videos on YouTube. But yeah, I was growing stash for November to raise awareness. Yeah, to raise awareness. Some of me and some friends of mine, we were raising money from work. A friend at work, we were trying to get people aware. And I used to go into barbershops sometimes to talk to men. You know, specifically actually that in the UK it hits more African men of African and Caribbean descent. Yeah, I think it's one in 3 now. I think.
Really?
Yeah, prostate cancer. Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, it's no joke. So yeah, I had to go and do that bit and have chats with men. But yeah, people. So this is the reason why, Jarvis. Any young talented players that come through, I'm like, boy, oh boy, we ain't ready for this.
But we have a lot of youngsters now who might be ready in the next couple of years.
Yeah.
Obi Martin, a lot of, hyped up. I don't know if these guys are good enough, but time will show.
Yeah,
And,
there is one player, I forgot his name. There is one player, I've forgotten his name. My friend went to watch him in 3 different games because his cousin's got a kid at United Academy. And he basically said to me, he's like another Paul Scholes. He plays with Obi Martin.
Yeah. I know. What's his name?
Oh, fuck. Oh, God. He was watching it. He took a footage and he sent it to me. He sent it to me. I forgot the kid's name. But he plays in midfield. He's a playmaker, ball-playing playmaker. But very good on the free kicks. Very good, switching the play. Can give it 5 yards. Can slow the tempo of the game down. Very good on the tackle as well. I'm like, he's better than fucking Scholes in terms of talent because he's better than Scholes because he could actually do it. In that he loves the challenge. He's got a left foot on him. He can pass with his left as well. I mean, yeah, everybody's excited about him, but he's a bit too small, Jarvis. And United, when you're too small, you get sold. If you play in midfield and you're a bit too small, the thing about what I've noticed already with Kobe has spiked.
These are the under 18s. It's the midfielders. Are we talking about?
Yeah.
Is it that Ibrahimovic?
No. He's an amazing fucking player. It's Jim Thwaites. It's Jim Thwaites, Jarvis. Don't
this
Jim
guy.
Thwaites. Yeah. Jim Thwaites. Yeah. Click on him. Yeah. Jim Thwaites. He is absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal.
He's born in December, so he's probably almost 1 year younger than the rest of them.
Yeah, he is. He's been moved up to the under 18. He is a fantastic player, Jarvis. He's got really good understanding with Obi Martin. Jimmy Thwaites has got a really, really good understanding.
Cool.
Yeah, Jimmy Thwaites. But yeah, he is a good Jack Fletcher. I really like Jack Fletcher. So the 2 of the Fletcher brothers, go down, Jarvis. Go down. So there is this here. No, go down. Here. Yeah, there's Tyler Fletcher.
Tyler and Jack.
But Jack, I prefer Jack. Click on Jack. Jack is a left footer. He looks like somebody who can play. You know what I mean? Looks like he can play. He looks like somebody who can still play. But if you go back to that team, there's another. So Imravov, wow, he's phenomenal.
Ibrahimov.
Yeah, he's a brilliant player.
But he's the guy that everybody's hyping up now.
Yeah. He can do things that are like a bit of magic. There's another guy, if you go back, Jarvis, there's another young player. If you go back to the list, another forward. If you go back to the strikers, I can tell you. Yeah. It's Shea Lacey. Obviously, he's injured at the moment.
Obi Martin.
And here, Gabriele, I can't even say. Gabriele Biancheri. He scores really good goals. Really good goals, yeah.
Cardiff.
Yeah.
Before moving to
Yeah.
Manchester United. Wales
Yeah,
Wales Youth International. Okay.
Yeah, he's got something about him. He's really good in that team. But the thing about with all these young players is that you can't, Jarvis, you cannot guarantee that they can take the way they play and adapt it to men's football. Do you know what I mean?
I know.
It's very, some of them, you look at them and think, you see them in the youth to be like, wow, fantastic. Then they go to the men's football and you're like, whoa, they look like they're out of their depth. Yeah, they're out of their depth. Yeah.
Well, everything takes time, and I think a lot of people are impatient and they expect too much too soon. And I think we got to leave these youngsters alone and just let them develop, and time will show if they will be good enough when they got their chance. And Obi Martin, obviously he looks like a super talent, but maybe he's not the one. Rashford wasn't one of the biggest talents when he came up. There were other strikers who were better than him in that team. But it's about timing. You have to have the right time to be in the right time, right place, find the right form at the moment when you get the
and
chance.
This is it. And take your chance, Jarvis. It's about somebody getting injured and you going in that and then showing the world what you can do. Unofficial confirmed, Enzo Lee joined Sunderland on loan. Deal to buy option as AS Roma, 23 million clause becomes mandatory. Wow. Enzo
Lefay, yeah, he's a good player. Yeah.
Remind me what position he plays, Jarvis.
I think he's like an attacking midfielder.
Midfield player.
Yeah, very technical on the ball. He's not too big, but he's really good on the ball.
Yeah, Obi's scoring goals. I'm not gonna lie to you, and it's so funny when I watch some of the highlights of their games, Jarvis. You know that on the 18 team. Obi, if he doesn't score, he goes crazy. Like if the guys don't pass him the ball, he starts having moans at them.
Enzo Lefay, he's a deep lying playmaker. He's kind of a play. Now I remember. He's like Frankie De Jong type of player.
Yeah,
he's good on the ball, a little bit deep lying. Yeah, Shake. Thank you for correcting me.
Yeah. But yeah. To go back to here, if you go back, Lacey's the guy that I like. Lacey's is a brilliant player. But he's been injured. I'm not seeing him. I'm not seeing him in the team. He's been a brilliant player.
He plays on the right.
Yeah, but the two guys, Jarvis, that I think is the two next to each other is Jack Fletcher, who's got a wonder of a left foot. He can play through the middle, and Jim Thwaites. Yeah,
Jim Thwaites.
Yeah, he's a bit too small, but it's what it is. Big up, and Alicia Sinkanova. She says, "Dumb journalists, keep well wherever you are in those 7 hills, those cold hills." But people, listen, we can be here all day and night. We've gave you our 3. Jarvis has given you his 3. I've given you the 3 that we want to sign. We've gone for a different thing. Jarvis thinks we need a striker. I've gone more of a midfield player to give us a bit more control, and 2 attacking wing backs. Mitoma and the guy from Southampton. Forgot his name.
Tyler Dibbling.
Yeah. I'll take those 2 like that. Take those 2. I 100% believe the space in our team is in the wing back areas, and we need to use 2 wingers who can play that. And at the best of the time, at Amorim's time, Sporting Lisbon, he had 2 wingers playing that position. People with legs. Tyler, you can say Tyler, he's got the legs to get up and down. Mitoma, he's got the legs to get up and down. Anthony Gordon, he was supposed to go. He's a Liverpool fan, by the way. I don't know if we ever get him, but he's a Liverpool fan. He was almost ready to go to Liverpool for 50 million, but they're waiting for what's happening with Salah. He's the target for them, and that's why they wanted Kvaratskhelia as well, because when he goes, he got injured. If I'm not mistaken, I'm not seeing anything of him recently. He got injured.
Yeah.
Remember a couple of months ago, a month and a half ago, he got injured. Yeah. I think we need to let Alvaro develop. I don't want to bring Alvaro back. I thought about it long and hard. Alvaro needs to stay where he is. He needs to develop his game. Because you know what, Jarvis? You know what the fan base is like. He'll come back. Why the hell did we bring him back? And Twitter, Jarvis, our fan base, aspects of it is really super toxic. Player has 1 or 2 bad games, they're the worst player in history. And with young players, form infatuates. Form that's the thing. They're learning the game. There's up and down. And that's why they need to be.
We all do it, Nordin. Even me, even you. When it comes, we be
of course, and we're all guilty of it.
We are
Jarvis,
emotional.
that's what I'm saying to you. We're all guilty of it.
Yeah.
Jarvis, we are all guilty of it. It's because the reason that we can't get to the Glazers or Jim the Rat. So who do we do? What do we do?
We blame what's in front of us, and that's the players. That's the issue. That's the issue.
Yeah. Big up Shekarian. Have you tried to contact her? I tried, yeah. Tom hasn't responded or been seeing message since 23rd of December. I'm starting to get concerned about. I hope he's well. We hope all the same. We hope all the same. Fine margins. Yeah, Tom, if you're watching this, you're very much missed.
You are.
And Jarvis has started his own channel. So where the fuck are you, Tom? Get your ass back here, mate. Not my anger is aimed at the right people. No, my anger is aimed at the right people. Yeah, of course. They're the ones. So at the end of the day, it's that we go like that and we all do it because we can't get to the people who are running our football club. So then we blame the players.
But Nordin, we have had the show now. We talked about transfers. We have been dreaming about players, how to fix it. But let's go back to reality. We heard
back to life. Back to reality.
We hear Ineos, Ratcliffe, everybody saying we have to sell before we buy. We don't have any money. The FFP is taking a hold on our ability to buy players. They have even start talking about next summer transfer window, like that's the big thing. And they gave us the new contract of Ahmad. Now Zirkzee is suddenly staying, so they're giving us small things to be happy for, and maybe the fan base will stop crumbs. Yeah, they're giving us crumbs. So I'm actually really worried that we're not going to sign anyone. Maybe we'll have a loan, but that's it. And then let's go back. Why are Ineos here? If that's the case. Okay, someone is at the door. Yeah, because I've been thinking of this also when it comes to Ineos, and let's say they want to sell the club in 3 to 5 years. How do you get the most value in a bidding contest? Is it if United is a competing club again, or is it if a United is a club with a stable financial situation? Because I think it put a lot of interest, a lot of bidders away because United were in a very financial unstable situation. We had big debt, and our group of players are on high wages and impossible to sell. So maybe Ineos, we don't know this. Maybe Ineos and the Glazers are playing the long game, and we don't know their intentions. Maybe their intentions are they just want to sell to get most money, and their intention is not to get the best out of the club. Why do we assume Ineos and Sir Jim Ratcliffe primary goal is to return Man United to the top? Because the Glazers, they remain in control because they see an opportunity to make more money. That's the only reason why they stay. And they might believe that addressing the club's financial issues now could attract more buyers the next few years. And however, stabilizing the finances doesn't necessarily mean prioritizing success on the pitch. So this is what I see as a big problem, and Manchester United potentially will still be there. The potential of the club will still be there in 3 to 4 years if there comes in a new buyer, even if you're not competing for the league. But I think that us being financially stable could command a higher valuation for a new bidding round. So both Ineos and Glazers can come out of this really good. Let's say $40 a share. They can make 25-30% more just by fixing the financial situation and not making us a competing club. We have no guarantees for Ineos coming in and fixing this.
Yeah. Jarvis, 100%. 100%. Ineos, I'm not here to fix this, Jarvis. We said it for
We don't know that.
on this channel, Jarvis. They came here, Jarvis, to basically to give the Glazers an out. How many times did we be on United Real Therapy? And I talked about how the Glazers are financially stopped because they never want to put in their own money. Remember all the shows that we did, Jarvis, when
We did
I explained
hundreds.
to people that they've rinsed out Manchester United in every which way they can. They have rinsed out. They've maxed out any way of making money out of Manchester United. And I explained to people how much, year or by year, the in terms of the revenues was coming down. In terms of the revenue from partner, but like commercial, the commercial money that was coming from the commercials and stuff was coming down. And I stuck to it. And I said, Jarvis, remember, we were here week after week, night after night, saying, I'm like, Glazer, I'm not here to sell. They wanted it. That's why we were linked with, and the clue, Jarvis, was when we were linked with the Elliott Group. We were linked with the other ones, you know what I mean, who were doing the Volta Capitalists, because they were not here to sell. So at the end of the day, it's what it's. Pick up our Queen Wendy says, it was reported a long time ago that the Glazers are looking for 10 billion. Why did folks not believe them? Yeah, 100%. 100%. I don't think
they are holding on because they want more money. That's the only reason the Glazers are still here. They want more money. And for them to get more money, they need more buyers in the bidding process. Why didn't the buyers show up now when they put United out for sale? Because we are in a financial mess. But if they can fix the financial mess and they will make a steady revenue and they get control on the debt, the valuation of Man United will be higher. It will be higher. It has nothing to do with us being a competitive club, back to winning formula. It's all about fixing the economy.
And that's why they came in and got rid of 250 jobs. I got two friends who still work at Manchester United, and one of them's applying for jobs because they're like, the rumors are that his position is going to be cut. So, and it's not just him. There are many people worrying, Jarvis. And Manchester United, at the height of it, is a big club, big institution, Jarvis, because we grew so big, because we were dominating for so many years. And I think always up to around 1,000 employees we've had. 1,000 employees. They're here. Jarvis, it's called the economical hitman, kind of like. The most people who get paid in the corporate level is people who come, consultants who come to a corporation and go, you know what? I can actually make you more profits. Your shareholders will be happy. They come in, Jarvis, as a consultant, and they get rid of jobs and they streamline everything, and then they make sure that everything's done to the minimum. No massive expenditure. Football is not like business, Jarvis. It's in the business world, but it's not like business. Football is a unique business. You can't run football like the way you run a fucking supermarket, if you know what I mean, Jarvis. Yeah. You do not run it. You don't run football like you run a supermarket. Big up to Windy. Windy says, years ago, the NFL Players Association taught me it's always about the ownership, so I never blame players. Fair enough. Fair enough. I think the way the English football or the football culture is represented, what we see the players on the football pitch. We don't see the bankers or the owners coming on the football pitch. So we blame them. But that's why this channel was set up as a protest channel to explain to fans, actually, the Glazers are the fucking biggest problem on Manchester United. Yeah. So at the end of the day,
now we have Ineos coming in, and I don't know. I don't trust them. I don't trust them, to be honest. I don't.
Jarvis, do you think I ever trusted them? Come on, Jarvis. On this
no,
channel,
I know you didn't. You see through the bullshit right away. But I was actually kind of excited, but at least we are on the right way. But now I see maybe they are just prolonging the inevitable. The Glazers want 10 billion, and it will go on until they get 10 billion. Maybe they change their mind. Maybe they want 20 million then. Because as long as they can make money, they will cling on to Man United and drag us down. That's just the way it is.
Yeah. But people,
I'm not going to bomb you all out on the Friday night. But
no. Listen, at the end of the day, we don't want to do that. But listen, this conversation will be ongoing. We're going to be having this conversation ongoing this season. But big up to Jarvis. Please, I beg you people, I need you to go and check out Jarvis, can you please tell me how many subscribers we're on yet at Tactical Devils?
Oh, I think I'm on. Let's see. I have to go into my YouTube studio. So 268 subs so far since starting up the 15th of December. So
Therapy Army, that's not good enough. That's not good enough from the Therapy Army.
I need
You more
500 to
support.
get monetized.
Yeah. So, people, how many of you are on here now? How many people we got on here? We got about 150 of you. How many of you are subscribed to this channel? How many of you are subscribed to this channel? It's simple. I'm just sending you the link now. I'm just doing copy and paste the link now. I'm just sending the link on here now. I need you to go.
The name of the channel is Tactical Devils.
Yeah.
And by the way, I just want to tell people a little bit about the channel. It's about tactics mainly. I don't talk about transfers. I don't talk about slander. I don't talk about Rashford and stuff like that. It's more about tactics. So if you're into tactics, this is your channel. I bring in my friends in the YouTube world. I have Nordin coming on. Mick is there sometimes. Stu Woolley is a regular guest. And we also try to bring in interesting guests. On Monday, we will have the formal head of PGMOL, Keith Hackett, coming on as a guest, and former Man United player Phil Mars. So we try to make it interesting and mix it up. So it's a good content. So I try to do my best. So if you can, please subscribe. I would be ever grateful. Oh, you're muted.
You heard Jarvis. The link is there. The link is there. The link is there. That takes you to Tactical Devils. I don't know if you've been watching Jarvis, but most
Four
of the
new
time,
subs already. 4 new subs already. 272.
Jarvis, let's get to 300. Let's get to 300 people before we leave here. Let's get to 300. Come, 25 of you subscribe. 27 of you subscribe. So do you mean 27 to get to 300, Jarvis?
We need the 28 to get to 300.
28. Right, let's go. 28 of you. Let's go, people. Let's go. Please subscribe to the channel. They do a fantastic breakdown of games. So let's do it. Let's do this, people. Jarvis has paid his dues. He's worked extremely hard. Come on, people. It's the least you could do. Let's get into 500 ASAP. Nuruddin, I'm doing a space on Twitter soon. I'm going to speak about the state of the club. Big up. Jamie Wayne, just send me a message, innit? Send me a message. Let me know what day you're thinking. I'll jump on.
Oh, cool, Jamie. Cool. Send it
Nuruddin,
to me too.
Nuruddin, I'm always more relaxed on Jarvis' channel. He's more at peace over the people. Yeah, fair play. Big up. I know my channel is not for everybody, Nathan. No. There's nothing wrong with that. Different strokes, different takes, different likes. That's why the world is. That's why we like it. If everybody liked the same thing, we would be. So yeah, Jarvis is calm, composed. He's like he's been doing this for a long, long time. I, on the other hand, will go there, and everywhere.
But Nuruddin, when you come on the Tactical Devils, you get to show your talent in analyzing football because you know your football. You've been to the stadium. You've been to Old Trafford. You've been around, seen so many football games. So you get to use your talent. But here we talk more about transfers, about players, about what's going on in the club, Ineos, Glazers. If you want to see more of Nuruddin's brilliant football analysis talent, that's the channel to go. Yeah.
When I watch the games, I see patterns, Jarvis. I see what's going on. I see it because when you play football, I never played to any of the professional side. I played the lowest level.
But football is the same. It's the same.
Football, I watched.
Only quicker.
Pass and move. Where are your players close to you? When the player's on the ball and he's got two players around him, where are the options? How are we moving up the pitch as a team? How are we how compact are we? Where are the positionally? Are we doing headless chicken runs, try to press? No. Can we play out from the back? Can we give options to the goalkeeper when he's got the ball and he's trying to go long? Can we do the opposite movements? Can we do the third man runs? That's one of the biggest things at every level of football they drill, the third man runs. When a player comes to receive the ball and the other player, somebody else running beyond. It's one of those things. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. Big up, she says, Anisha Synchros, I enjoy Mr. Structure and his unique songs. Mannequins FC is my favorite. Mannequins FC, here we go, here we go. Mannequins FC.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, big up.
But by the way, I
big
just
up.
want to say, done and dusted.
Make you laugh.
Oh.
How they analyze matches. Go ahead, Jarvis.
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to Done and Dusted because of his thumbnail. That's the old Newton Heat, green and gold.
Oh, of course, the green and gold, mate. Green
Yes.
and gold till the club is sold.
Mhm.
Green and gold till the club is sold. People, let's go. 74 subscribers we're on now. 274. Let's go, people. We need 20 more, 26 more. Let's get 10 more subscribers on there. Let's go. How many of you are not subscribed to Jarvis' channel? Let's go. Him and Stu do the things. Jamie's like, yeah, the tacticals make him laugh. Nuruddin, what happened to your background when you had the blinds and the stuff? It's just there. I've just changed the position. It's just there. Look, I'll show you. It's just there. Whoa. It's just there. You can see, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You can see.
Is that books? Is it books or CDs?
It's CDs, it's music and films and everything.
DVDs.
Yeah, films. I'm a massive film lover.
I know.
And you can see on there, what can you see there? In that corner there. Hey, what can you see?
United.
United.
Noradin, what's your 3 favorite movies? I know you can
just... Guys, right, if 10 of you subscribe to Jarvis's channel, I'll tell you 3 of my favorite TV films. I have seen thousands and thousands and thousands of films in the last 20 odd years of my life. I've seen more films than the average film fan in the last 20 odd years. And I can whittle it down. In every genre or style of film, I've got at least top 5, top 10. But I will whittle it down to the top 3.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm going to have to wait, see how many people subscribe to Jarvis's channel. I'm on Jarvis's channel. And if I see another 10, if I can get to 80, we can get to 86, we're on 74 now, then I shall give you the 3 of the best films. Right? 278, 220, 278 subscribers. I need 6 more subscribers for me to tell you the top 3 films of all time.
Okay.
My top 3 films of all time.
While we wait, this is my channel. It's called, as you see, The Tactical Devils. I make like say 3 to 4 videos a week. It's all about tactics, how to stop Arne Slot, how to fix the tactics, tactical breakdowns, and now yesterday I did a tactical analysis and a preview for the Man United Arsenal game, for example. So yeah, it's not too bad, and I use a lot of clips, a lot of footage, and a lot of tactical boards. So it's interesting for you guys.
In Norway, can you use the footage, or is that because you're not monetized? You can do that.
No, but I do it in a way that I don't get.
Do you do it like 20 seconds, 10 seconds?
5 seconds at the max, and you got to cut it down so you don't show the Premier League logo and stuff like that. Yeah, so
fascinating.
Yeah.
Right, let me see. I'm looking at the channel. I promised the people 6 more subscribers. 6 more people too. I'm gonna give you. Oh yeah, literally, yeah, 6 more. Literally 6 more subscribers. 280 now. We're on.
Oh, nice.
So 6 more subscribers subscribe to that channel. I will be telling you my top 3 films of all time, and this is about over 20,000 films I must have watched. I must have at least in the last so many years. You know, from when I was 18, I became hooked on cinema.
So the other day I had Noradin on, Andy Tate, Stu Wally, Mick Ruby. So it's Jarvis and
Jarvis
friends.
Corner. Jarvis Corner Monday nights, 9 o'clock. One of the best YouTube shows on Manchester United shows online. Yeah, I'm still looking. Let me see. Six people
link it in
subscribe.
the chat. Did you have the link? Link it again.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. There he is. So
Nice.
3 of my best films of all time.
Yeah.
3 of my best films of all time. Tell you one about my childhood.
Shawshank Redemption. No,
it's not on there.
It's not on there.
It doesn't even make the top 10, Jarvis.
Ooh.
Doesn't even make the top 10. That's for the casuals, Jarvis. Not the cinephiles like me.
Okay. So
that's for you casuals. That's your favorite film.
Godfather trilogy. No,
that don't make it either.
None of them.
That don't make it either. That doesn't even make it either, Jarvis.
But you're more like into art movies, like black and white.
Yeah. I watch films that make me think a lot. You know, films that are independent, mean international. A lot of international films. Yeah.
So
are we down? Keep counting, Jarvis. Keep updating me.
Yeah.
86. Okay. I said I'll tell them.
We need 3 more. 283. So we need 3 more. Pulp Fiction. Maybe Pulp Fiction?
No.
American Psycho. Joseph comes in.
No. Wasn't even in my top 20. You casuals are showing your casualness. You casuals are
Have you seen the Danish Dogme film with the idiots?
Oh yeah, brilliant.
That's challenging.
That's a brilliant film,
yeah. Taxi Driver.
Yeah, good film. I really like Taxi Driver.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Okay, so give me your top 1 horror movie then.
Oh, well, it's not horror. It's kind of comedy horror. It's called Get Out.
It's a splatter movie, or?
No, not splatter. No. It's more of a comedy. It's called Get Out. It's more about racism in America. It's called Get Out, and it's quite funny. Get Out. It's good. It's a good film. So have we got to 80? Have we got to 86 yet? Are 6 of you subscribed?
85. One more.
Woohoo! One more.
But guys, I will do my best on this channel, and hopefully I will grow and get more subscribers. So when you join now, you will be one of the first. So that will be an honor too. You know.
Of course.
Yeah.
Alicia Sinkanova said Rambo.
First Blood.
No. Heat. That's a good film. Yes, somebody's got to it already. That's in my top 3.
Oh, that's a good movie.
That's in my top 3. That's one of my favorite films of all time. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. So big up. Have we got that one person? 86? 86?
Nah,
have we got 86?
Still 85. Still 85. We need one more.
One more person subscribe, and I can tell you, I've already told you one. I've already told you.
The new Nosferatu. Have you seen that? Dracula.
Not yet. I'm not big on vampire films, you know. I don't know what it is. Yeah. I'm not big into horror. I like thriller, psychological thrillers. I like films that are based on true events. Yeah. And I'm now in my head thinking about it. Have we got that one yet? Quickly, so I can go and do this, people. Have I?
No, we stuck on 85, 285.
One more person subscribe to that channel, please, so I can start telling people about. Yeah, one more person, please subscribe to this channel.
7, is that on your top list?
No,
Brad Pitt?
no,
No.
no,
Silence of the Lambs?
no. That's a good film, though.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I should watch Oppenheimer tonight. Yeah, it's all right. It's well done. Oppenheimer is very well done, Windy. It's very well done. To pack that in and to do it with a dialogue and everything is very clever. Christopher Nolan is a fantastic director. He's a very, very, very clever director. Very clever director. See, Christopher Nolan?
Interstellar.
Yeah.
Interstellar isn't he the director?
I think so, yeah. Christopher Nolan is a good director.
So, okay, give me a hint. What decade is the movie from? The number 1 movie?
It's not even Jarvis. You will never get it. You will never get it.
We have reached our target 286, so now we are actually at 289. 289. Thank you, guys and girls. Thank you. I'm so grateful. Thank you.
Please, you know what? Let's do one more. Let's get into a round of 290. 290. Let's go. One more person, please. One more person. One more person subscribe to this channel quickly. So then that's it. We've done a good job then. That means we're only 200. We're 210 to go. Let's get into this, and then within the next couple of shows we'll be there. But let's get to 290 people. We got to 290, and then I promise you I'll break it down for you. One more subscriber. Just one more subscriber, people. No, short it's not in there. None of you will know this film. None of you. My number 1 film. None of you will know. Some of you,
like a Cannes movie winner, or
yeah, it did all right. I think at that time. I don't know if it was the winner.
Is it
I
Elephant?
don't think it was the winner. No.
Okay.
No. One more person, and I'll get you all out of your.
Yes, we are on 291. So thank you, guys. Thank you.
Come on, Jarvis. They deserve a clap for that.
Thank you.
Absolute love. Big up to
Forever grateful to you guys.
Jarvis, that's why you need to come on here so that we can do the countdowns. We'll get more subscribers and more subscribers.
Yes, yeah, we will do that.
Big up. Love. Right. My number 1 film. So my number 3 film is One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I'm not going to tell you my number 2, but since I said when you get to 290,
Jack Nicholson.
Listen, soon as I said when I get to 290, I will tell you my first film. The film is called Memories of Murder. I repeat, Memories of Murder, and it's a South Korean film. The director you might have known because he directed a film called Parasite, which became quite big. Parasite, and which became quite mainstream. Yeah. So South Korean film called Memories of Murder. Memories of Murder. Memories of Murder.
So here you see it.
Yes.
So it's rated by IMDb 8.1 stars.
I think it's 10
so that's
for me.
Quite good for a South Korean. It's a dark comedy.
Yeah. It's in this film, 1 minute I want to cry, and then on the next minute I can't stop laughing. The thing about Korean cinema, let me tell you, people, Koreans do not believe any rules. They will make drama, thriller, dark comedy, right? All in one film, and horror, all in one. They do not believe in rules. They do not believe horror films, comedies are comedy, thrillers are thriller. You know what I mean? No, it's all 4 in one film. You get all 4 in one film. That is big up to them as how Stella got her groove back. Go on, my son. No, that's not my first. My second film, and this is a tough one, and I keep in my head, keep going back what my second film is. So my third film is Memories of my first film is One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. That's the only film that's in English. That is my favorite. That's in my top 3. The number 2 film is drum roll, please. Can I get a drum roll, please? Somebody said, "What's your number 2?" Hey, I'm not gone for a number 2 yet. Facts, we raid. They don't give a shit. Substance, not substance at all.
Number 3.
That's my number 3. Yeah. Number 2 film that I had really, because I'm very visual. That's why I love watching films and documentaries. Like, yeah. My number 2 film, I could have chosen, all right, let me tell you, I could have chosen another American film, which is Do the Right Thing by Spike Lee. But I'm not going to choose that because I genuinely watch a lot more international films from different parts of the world.
Okay.
So I like that. There's about, in my top 5 American films, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, you know, Malcolm X is another film. You know, Do the Right Thing is another film that I really like. The Nightcrawler? Nightcrawler is another film that I absolutely love. American film. It's an amazing film. If you've not seen it, guys, Nightcrawler. But my second film, have a guess what country is it from, people? Have a guess what country is it from? Give you a clue. Get the clues in.
Yeah.
It is a Mexican film.
Okay.
And it is called Amoros Perros. I repeat, Mexican film called Amoros Perros. Ooh, that's a really good film. Pick up Liban. Tu bien, mama, tu bien. No, I really like that. Gael Garcia. Gael Garcia is in this one. Amoros Perros. Amoros Perros. Gael Garcia is in this film. But yeah, that's a coming of age film. That's a road trip film. That's a very interesting film.
So how do you spell it?
Amoros. So let me just type it.
Type
Let me find it. Let me see if I can find it. Amoros.
Because it's Friday night after the show, people can go watch a movie.
Perros.
And we can talk about it in the next show.
There it is. Amoros Perros. I could have chosen same director, Jarvis. I could have chosen same director. Let me just go to IMDb. So Amoros Perros. I would say IMB. Yeah. IMDb. I would say Amoros Perros. So here it is, people. Let me just share it with
Amores Perros.
Yeah, Amores Perros.
Yeah.
Amores Perros. Yeah. Amores Perros. So let me just share it with you guys. Share the screen. My Spanish is not that good. This is the film. This is the film, people. This is the film.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. This is the film. This is the film, people. Amoros Perros. It's a fantastic film. Fantastic film. And this film, for me, it shows us the interconnectedness of human beings. How interconnected. So the director, Jarvis, he did 3 different films to try to showcase this. So I think the trilogy was Amoros Perros, was 21 Grams. And what was the other one called? Herrera Spurs. Let me just Google it.
Okay, so he's the guy who made 21 grams. I've seen that.
Yeah,
That's a good movie.
Yeah, 21 grams.
It's,
And
it's,
then
it's the weight of the soul.
yeah, the other one that he did is the one with Brad Pitt, but they go to Morocco. What is it called?
Brad Pitt.
Thriller.
Babel. No, it's not Babel. That's
Babel. Yeah, it's Babel. Yeah, it's Babel. Yeah.
Is that the one with George Clooney in it and Brad Pitt?
No. 1 second. Oh God.
Yeah, it's Babel.
Yeah, it's Babel. Yeah, I think that's the trilogy, and all of the films are about like interconnectedness of human beings. One of my other favorite films that he's done actually, and this one was filmed in Barcelona. It's called Beautiful, but it's spelled differently. It's not beautiful, but beautiful. It's spelled differently than beautiful. Yeah. So there you go. But I swear to you, my top 3 changes. If I watch the other films that I watched, I'll be like, no, take this out, take that one out. Because it's, Another film that I watched recently, a beautiful film from Thailand, is because we got to make a million before grandma dies. What a gem of a little film. Beautiful film. Yeah, but yeah, big up people. You're very knowledgeable. Now you know the type of films that I'm in. Yes. Liban knows. Yo. Liban Rivera knows the films. We're into the same films, man. Liban, if you're on Twitter, you need to hit me up, man. We need to share film. He's a film guy. He knows. That's it. Beautiful with Xavi Baidam. Yeah. We're into the similar films. I'm about films about the human condition that brings about ethics, morals, politics. You know what I mean? I love documentaries as well. Documentaries I love. There is a fantastic documentary about
Beautiful. Is this one? It's the guy who played in
he played a madman. He played
in the Tarantino movie when he had that nail gun when he was a madman. One of the last Mexican something.
Okay, this guy he was in what do you call it?
Yeah, No Country for Old Men.
Yeah, no, that's not Tarantino. That's the brothers. What they called?
Yeah.
He played that character is infamous. That character he plays in No Country for Old Men is incredible. Yeah, it's so realistic. Yeah, he's married to a Spanish actress, one of my favorite actors. Her name is Penelope Cruz. He's married to her. They're really nice, actually. Yeah.
Penelope Cruz, yes.
Yeah, the Coen brothers. Yeah, the Coen brothers film. No Country for Old Men. Yeah. He plays the most significant murderer, killer. But this is brilliant, Jarvis. This is about globalization. This is about interconnectedness again. Humans, how we treat other human beings. It's a brilliant film. Yeah. But people, there we go. Jarvis is on 290. We need to get him to 500 subscribers before he can monetize. So please, I beg you guys to go and do it. Oh, yeah. But, yeah, Beast of No Nation, yeah. It's a decent film.
Penelope Cruz, didn't she play in that Tom Cruise movie when he was a madman? Monet Sky.
Yeah.
What's that? Oh, that's a good movie. That's a good
movie. That'll be the next one. When we get Jarvis, when Jarvis is nearly 500, I'll tell you the greatest television series in the history of television. My number one, not even anybody comes close. It's Vanilla Sky, I think. Was it Vanilla Sky? Yes.
Yeah, Vanilla Sky. Yeah.
Yeah. Big up the knowledgeable. Yeah. There you go. 100K. There we go. Big up to you. Jarvis, next time. No. We're going to need another 10 or 15 subscribers. Jarvis will tell you his top 3. I'm not saying anything, Windy. Yeah. Right. Big up to everybody. We've gone over 2 hours and 14 minutes. This has been a proper podcast. 2 hours.
It's been a good show.
Yeah, it's been a really good show. So love. Love people. Appreciate all of you. Please subscribe, like. Let me see how many likes we got on the video. How many likes we did finally get on the video? Yeah, we're 6 short of 50. 150 likes should be great. Please, can 6 of you like the video, please? 6 of you, please, just like who've not liked the video, like the video. That'll make me happy. Tonight, Jarvis is 290. We got Jarvis at 290.
291.
291. And he's now 209 subscribers away from his target. I need that to be done before the end of this bloody month. Before January is out, Jarvis has got to go into February monetizing.
Yeah. That's the goal. That's the goal.
That's the target. That's the target.
Yeah, we try to
That's
aim
the target,
for that.
people. We're gonna aim for that. Yeah, brilliant.
We have a lot of games coming up. We have Thursday, Sunday coming up.
Yeah.
Until February.
Yeah.
Dune. Have you seen the Dune, the second part?
Yeah, I liked it. I like Dune.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only seen the first one. I haven't had time to see the second part, but yeah.
Yeah, Sin Nombre is a brilliant film. Big up. Some of you guys know the film. Wella, man. Yeah, you know your films, man. Brilliant film. Yeah, Dune is based on Arab and African culture. Desert. It's based on the desert. People of the desert. That's what it's based on. It's based on that, them fighting against the colonizers. But Dune, he wanted to create, the biggest thing around Dune is that the message around Dune is that power corrupts. The idea that in the world, we leave the power, that few people have all the power to start wars and end millions of people and thousands of people. That is ludicrous. So the biggest critique of Dune is the idea. It's no good or bad, guys. There's no evil or good. It's the idea that few people can have the power. And when people get into power, they want more. Power corrupts. So Dune's whole thing is critique of power. And the idea is individuals. It's not a massive committee. It's not shared power. It's down to individuals. So these overlords and kings and these people, Yeah. Have you seen the original Dune? The what's his name? The artist. The 1984 version. David Lynch.
No.
Yes.
David Lynch.
Yeah, you need to watch it, Jarvis.
I haven't seen that.
David Lynch's Dune, yeah, is fantastic. It's fantastic. But there you go, guys. Love and light. We're gonna have to leave you. Let's see if we got to 260. No, we need 3 more. 3 more likes, 150, and then I'm gonna wrap up. 3 more likes, people. Let's do it. But yeah, that's
favorite David Lynch movie for me. It's Mulholland Drive, and when they are in that cafe, they are in that scene when that guy comes. It's so creepy, I get scared when I think of it. So yeah, it's a good movie. If you haven't seen Mulholland Drive, but it's a really strange movie, and it's almost like a theme parks.
I have, Jarvis. I have seen it.
Yeah,
I saw it when it came out in the cinema. I was there watching it. Yeah.
But
Jarvis, next time we'll tell you his top 3 films of all time. And then I can tell you, and then I can tell you, and then I will tell you my top 3. My top 3 young, my top 3 when I was a child.
Yes.
Yeah,
you remember Twin Peaks?
Oh yeah, fuck Jarvis. I used to go to school. And I wouldn't be able to. I was so scared. And then we would talk about it in the playground. Hold tight, Brad. Hold tight, Glenn. Hold tight, Mundo. Bombay. Actually, we used to talk about Bombay. Bombay is also a big film guy as well. Bombay will watch anything. I am quite selective about the types of films I watch. Bombay will watch anything. Bombay is a heavy movie guy as well. We can get into it with him. But I'm going to tell you my favorite TV shows, and also I'll tell you my favorite TV series, but also my favorite 3 childhood films. Popcorn FC. Here we go. Here we go. Popcorn FC. There you go. We turned the film. I'm passionate about film and music and football. Yeah, culture and arts, man.
You know what movie that scared the crap out of me as a kid?
Yeah,
it was Nightmare on Elm Street.
Ooh! How
Freddy
dare you
Krueger.
watch that? How dare you watch that, Job? I couldn't watch it.
I was on my older cousins and they showed it to me. I think I was like 9 years old and they put in the VHS and we saw it. I couldn't sleep that night. I was so afraid because he comes into your dreams, Freddy Krueger. So that,
yeah. Guys, we're still 3 people short of 3 of you, please like the video. 3 of you like the video. But anyway, 2 hours and 20 for a podcast. There you go. Freddy Krueger FC, she says. Alicia's taken over. Big up to you, Alicia.
Big up.
Yeah, big up. And DK, it's 100% as well.
Yeah, I think he's talking about Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks, oh my God. Twin Peaks was crazy.
Yeah.
I've tried to watch the new one, but it's not the same, is it? It's not the same. But anyway, people, love and light. Jarvis, you can find him on here. Tactical Devils. He needs 209 subscribers to be able to monetize. And we need to help and support him to get his channel to whatever, 20,000, 30,000, whatever we want, right? We need to do that, people. So please go ahead and go and subscribe. Love and light, people. Appreciate you all. Edward, Sis's Hand, she said. Brilliant film when I was a kid. It was a fantastic film.
Johnny Depp.
Beetlejuice. So was Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice was a fantastic film as well. But yeah, people, 2 hours and 21 as the podcast. This has been your Real Red Raw podcast featuring Jarvis.
And
look after each other.
Big man himself, Noradin.
Yes. Tactical Devils. Tactical Devils is where is that, people? People need to go and subscribe. I'll be on that channel. Sometimes we'll do something on here and we'll be live on there as well. Yep. So people check it out. We'll be live on both channels. Love and light. Look after yourselves. Good night. Before we say that, free Palestine, free Lebanon, free Sudan, free Congo, free Haiti, free Ogaden, free anywhere where people are oppressed all around the world, whether it is locally, nationally, or globally. Free people who are oppressed because of their religion, because of their gender, because of their sexual orientation. We don't give a damn. We see the humanity in everybody. Because once you dehumanize one set of people, you dehumanize yourself, people. That's how it works. It works like that. It's the mirror effect. Once you dehumanize other people, you are low-key dehumanizing yourself. Big up to the herbal teas. I was on the aniseed and fennel tonight. Big up to a man like Sheikh Arian Rashid for always keeping it 100% with all the quotes as well. We appreciate you, King. Big up to you. Big up to Sheikh Arian. Big up to him, and also for getting the people to like the video as well. Big up to him. You've had a bit of a film lesson. Jarvis has got on to nearly 300 subscribers, which is good. He needs another 209 subscribers to monetize. He deserves it. You know it, I know it, and everybody else knows it. He's a grafter. Let's get him there. All right? Let's get him there, people. Let's get him the F there. Right? Fuck the Glazers. Fuck Ineos. Fuck anybody who supports the Ineos and the Glazers.
Yes.
Yeah? Fuck Zionists. Fuck the militarists. Fuck colonizers. Fuck imperialists. Fuck warmongers. And if you want to be down with them, fuck you too. Peace. We're out.
Peace.
Good night, people.
Good night.